Now, agriculture is the one thing that holds the Kenyan economy together. It provides a living directly to more than 70% of the population, and the government heavily relies on export earnings from tea, coffee, and horticulture. Despite this, a lot of the farming here is still subsistence, and experts say the time is right for many of these farmers to move on to commercialization. We look at one organization that's giving farmers the right tools to kick poverty out. Small-scale farmers are at the core of East Africa's agricultural sector. Several families in the rural areas cultivate on small pieces of land for their own food, and the surplus is sometimes taken to the local markets. But subsistence farming in East Africa is not paying off. The Rift Valley is known as the breadbasket of the country, and the post-election violence in 2008 impacted heavily on food production.
After realizing the hardships at the camp, I tried to come back at my farm and try to do some small farming. But because of the tension that was around the place we had fled from, I decided if I can get something that can help me, I do a little farming quickly and then I leave the place and go back to the camp so that I can be finding some food to take to my little children and selling part of it and assisting my family.
Here in Eldoret, the Moneymaker Pump, an initiative of a local non-profit organization, has given farmers a chance to kickstart their lives by equipping them with affordable farm tools.
The reason why Kickstart was founded was that there are so many small-scale farmers and people in the rural areas who do not have tools that can enhance productivity within the small plots that they live in, tools that utilizes what they have, which is their energy, their time, and therefore Kickstart saw an opportunity within the poor people. Rather than looking at them and seeing a liability, Kickstart saw an opportunity of getting these people into a big industry, agricultural industry, where they can get into productivity and they can feed themselves, they can make money, and they can live better lives.
Technology can change the lives of many, as we found out in this farm, where access to water was a big challenge.
The first technology that we did put out into the market was a block making machine, which is used for making blocks for low-cost houses. That has worked well, but the numbers out there are not very many, and the machine itself is a bit expensive. We also produce an oil press, which is used for extracting cooking oil from hard-shelled seeds like sunflower or simsim. That has also been doing well. And later on, we also designed a hay baler that is used for baling hay for livestock. When it's dry, a farmer can continue feeding the livestock with the hay that they bale when it was wet. But the tool that has really changed people's lives is the Moneymaker Pump. And this has been so because it's cheap, it's very highly well designed, it's portable. A farmer can use it in one piece of land and then take it into another piece of land. You can lend it to a neighbor. And it utilizes the skills that we learned from the time when we were growing up.
African countries need to adopt simple technologies that have a long-term impact on agriculture. Dealing with the effects of poverty can only last a while, but going deeper to the root of the problem will yield long-term solutions. Now policymakers have to transform the continent from subsistence to commercial agriculture. Perhaps then a green revolution will be a reality.